Oh.
Welcome back to Pepperroot Gaming. I'm Dragoon.
I'm Dirg, eating a bowl of chicken.
What kind of chicken?
It is chicken katsu curry don.
That sounds really nice.
It is.
This
Welcome to Bomb Rekovus.
is Whipped Minds, the Dwarven Metropolis. I seem to recall last time something bad happened.
Nah.
I don't actually remember what it was. Oh. Gosh darn it. Need to change something. Can I just turn this off? I don't think I can. Okay. Well, hold please while I make a brief change.
Holding.
Right? Do. Don't mind me, just a plugin. This is fixed in a newer version, but apparently I have the older version in here and didn't notice it until now. New pounce on keys. I think this is it. No, we should probably do.
What's up? Copyright strike.
I hope on Spanish flea? I don't think so. Okay. Now for real. Hey. That looks a little better.
I see nothing.
You will.
Oh, you closed the game, didn't you?
I know. Yeah. You just
That's
you have to be patient.
Discord stream.
Okay, you should see it now. Okay. So now things work. which is good. What happened? I think we had a goblin raid or something, or some monster. Oh, boars. I think they were boars, right? Giant boars.
Right.
And then children went into depression.
And there's other agitated stuff on the map at the moment.
Yes, that's what it was. And a lot of unhappy people. 22 to be exact, which is a not great number. It's about as many people that are ecstatic. So let's see what we can do to take care of that. Let's go to others first and see who is here being mean. Has a lot of magma crafts.
Yeah.
I don't I guess we make a fireproof room and we put a cat in there. I don't otherwise know how we really deal with that. An agitated giant thrips. They're just flying around, but they'll be around soon, I'm sure.
Is it gorillas?
That's what it was. Scroll the way to... Here we go. Some agitated gorillas. Ugh. Okay, so they're all the way up here. What can we do?
Soldiers should still be out there. I think I ended after killing the boars.
No, but I wanted to attempt to capture and tame
That's right.
war gorillas. They are
Civilian alert is on.
Yeah, which is probably a good thing, right?
Right. Because that should send everyone inside. So the boars, or not boars, the gorillas should track them to the base and over the cage traps. As long as people are obeying the civilian alert.
Yeah. We'll have to make sure that the all is still all now that we've had some population changes. Let's paint this a little bit because it looks like this has changed. Yep, some people want to go to their bedrooms. Let's zoom out so we can see what the heck we're dealing with here. So, if you have not played before, we're doing burrows right now, and burrows are a way to help wrangle your dwarves a little bit. You can assign dwarves to them, and then they will not accept jobs that are outside of the burrow. It's a good way to make sure they don't get themselves in trouble by trying to pick up things or take on tasks that are in dangerous places, like where a whole bunch of angry war gorillas are. So let's expand these from some of the digging we've done. And I think we intentionally didn't want to include the farms just yet.
Right.
Oop, these are. I think we maybe left it that way so they could dig. It's fine.
I don't remember.
Okay. Let's jump up to the surface. We'll zoom in a little bit so people could see. All right, so that civilian alert is going to indoors, which is good. Let's see, what options do we have? So they're up there. It's going to be a moment before they get down here. Man, I wish we had set up cage traps and stuff before. We talked about it a million times and then never did.
So many other projects that were slowly getting done.
I know. Well, we can go for spammy and see how it goes. They're gonna need mechanisms and cages. Let's go to the front door. And they're probably not gonna come in the front door. But they will probably come here. So let's throw a line of these here. We could probably start carving this land up a little bit too to make it a little more directed. Put in some choke points.
Careful. Let's go down one layer.
You think so?
No, just check down one layer. Look what's below it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I wasn't going to channel down just yet.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant by that.
No, I meant
Carve
build
it.
some walls.
Got it.
Yeah, good clarification. All right, let's see. We're going to throw a couple of these here. I don't think they're going to get built in time, but we'll see. We'll also live dangerously and include these in the burrows so that they hopefully get built. And let's station some of these guys near here.
You could carve fortifications into the beehive and then station the archers in there.
Yeah. I could. Well, we can give that a shot. In fact, we probably should. But archers have been real special lately. I've had some real interesting interactions with them. Yeah. Go ahead. We can throw... Oh, yeah, they should probably be able to access the beehive anyway. Since it's allegedly safe.
There were so many teeth in that stockpile.
You'll have that. I think there was that snake woman and then that kid or that guy armed with just the one steel gauntlet, like punched all of the teeth out, just all of them. It was wild. Let's not station yet. Rather, I'm sorry. I am all over the place. We are going to station these guys here. We're going to leave the archers alone until they carve fortifications in here. And then as soon as they do, we can try and get them stationed up there to fire on any who may come to pass. I have my doubts. If there's a way to path there, a lot of weird things will happen. I've also noticed that the station and the guard commands are like a little more loose and flexible than you'd think they would be.
What if you combined it with a burrow?
I might do that. I've still had some interesting challenges, but I do think that it is absolutely worth a shot. Okay, so this is happening. Let's take a look at these gorillas.
Someone's got a strange mood.
They're just kind of moving around. Okay. Bard, and he hasn't picked up a workshop yet. So, Dwarf Fortress lore in this case is that the more you mess with the environment, the more the environment messes back with you. Agitated animals will start to show up in greater numbers the more you mine things out, cut trees down, raid all of the crops, all those kind of things.
If I remember correctly, we started in a savage biome too.
Yeah, so that also kind of increases the default quantities. Okay, so they are coming a little farther south than I hoped they would. We'll be back, gorilla. Okay, but the fortifications are getting... Is it, ooh, doesn't have a cage yet, but two half-built.
A lead cage.
When only a lead cage will do. Well, this isn't even the brutally injured war dog. It's just one of the war.
Seriously.
I can't remember the name. There's one like hero dog that is still alive, but is just constantly having the worst day. Like all of its limbs are broken. You can't do anything with it because dwarves don't vet animals yet. It's bad business. I was actually really upset. I found a mod that was like Animal Shrine. You can use it like a workshop and they will heal up pets. And I was like, oh, great. This is a great replacement. You can pen injured animals around it and then use the shrine. Not only is the heal rate excruciatingly low, it doesn't actually, it only heals like flesh wounds. Like it will heal cuts and stuff.
Bones and stuff.
No. And apparently you can't now. Like it's not possible by a mod. Or something reachable by a mod. But it is in the base game. I guess it's just like a flag that you can set with something like DF Hack in the future to add a dwarf vet. Okay, claimed a craftsdwarf workshop.
And want to zoom down there and make sure he's actively gathering up his items.
I'm going to zoom down. It looks like he is because he's not here.
Yep. That's good. I was afraid he needed like crystal glass.
If he needed crystal glass, he'd be getting put into a room all by himself. Okay, well, they are starting to come in. How close are we? None of these looked armed yet. Okay, well, we'll let them get a little closer and see how it goes. You're kind of meandering, which is good.
You're raining.
What's that?
Looks like it's raining. He's upset about it.
I guess so. Ooh, late winter too. That's a chilly rain. Okay, they're getting real close. Let's see. Are any of these armed? I think this one's getting armed.
That guy might be bringing one up too. And that other person.
Yeah.
The other one is building a trap.
The tension. I remember gorillas being super vicious. Trying to
Regular gorillas or giant gorillas?
Well, both, but regular gorillas are pretty vicious. Okay, that one's armed. Okay, just didn't have enough time. I don't feel good leaving it. Had enough senseless death. Senseless death. Birds.
Got 282 population.
How many do you really need?
80.
I like that we're also like, hey, yeah, you know, this room full of bees, let's just go ahead and put the archers in there. That's not a problem, is that?
They're gonna get stung while they work.
No. Race?
I like to imagine that they're in there in full bee gear.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. So let's try this. We're going to take these guys, and we're going to have them guard this terrible place. The problem that I usually see is they're probably just going to march right out here and then realize they can't get there from here and then go back in and then try to come back up through the stairs. At which point the gorillas will start punching them, and then they'll stop being a crossbow or a marks dwarf, and they will just run at them and try to hit them over the head with their weirdly shaped sticks. But I guess we'll see.
Seems pretty weird from a logic standpoint.
It's a broken thing. They've said like the logic made it just needs an update basically. Like it worked well for what it was, but it's just not where it needs to be. So they're kind of like overhauling it a little bit. I don't think they're going to call off the fight, but I am going to try and station them over there.
Put them right inside the front door. They're tracking them now, so they should run over the traps.
That's a good point. Do that. Yeah, I don't think we're getting our war gorillas.
No armor or weapons. Gotta go fight a gorilla with his bare hands.
Or potentially he's legendary. Nope. With a name like Mad Dog. Oh no. Yep. Nothing on at all. Whole bunch of really worn clothing. Yep, a bunch of active sutures. Sure.
Is that the hero from the last episode?
If so, he lost his gauntlet.
What did he do?
He's got blood on his teeth.
Nice. Good bite. I think that was the one that single-handedly killed like 6 amphibian men.
I think you're right. Let's see. Where's the wrestler, Mad Dog? Why are you a wrestler? All right.
The wild boars, that's what it was.
Yep. So he punched all the boars. Let's see. Yep, bites the gorilla in the leg. Shakes it around, tearing apart the leg. Bruising a tendon, ripping out a tendon. Oh my god. Bruising the lung. Looks like it drops the gorilla. Ooh, and then bit out its throat. Mad Dog is insane. All right, so let's try this. This is something I wanted to try. Let's do reports. Let's turn off these other types of reports. And let's see how well this works. If we drop the frame rate to something like 5, or let's do 3. Maybe we can watch this play out in real time.
You'd have to drop pretty far. At what, 17 or so? That one gorilla was running away.
Chickens. Are they done?
There's at least one more.
Where are you? Oh, he's on the run. Okay, well, if they're on the run, Then let's call you guys back. And did they ever make it there? Yeah, it looks like, see, they're a floor below when it's actually up here. Or a floor above. Never mind, they're in the right place. They often aren't, so I'm glad it seems to be working. Okay, so we're gonna call you back. You guys can all go do your own thing. And let's see where this gorilla goes. Hopefully we can capture one. Oh, nope, Zessus is going for it.
It's fast.
Yeah. Feel like they're going to be chasing each other all over the place.
Top speed of a gorilla is.
I think they're pretty quick. So one thing I do recall is that once a gorilla is, or once an animal is agitated, they will not leave the map. So you have to find a different way to subdue them. Either kill them or capture them or something.
Top speed of a gorilla is 25 miles an hour.
For how big they are, that seems pretty speedy. How much does a gorilla weigh? Full-grown male. All right.
Males weigh an average of 300 pounds, 136 kilograms.
Pretty beefy. Hit you like a freight train.
You can get up to 500.
That's insane. Okay, whole bunch of people found dead. Let's zoom back down here. Still out and about, so that's good. Clear the alert for now.
Dead guys were from the amphibian men, right?
I believe so, yeah. I think they just didn't find them for a while.
Gotcha.
Which one of you is ITEB?
Oh, someone destroyed a workshop.
Oh yeah, probably
Is
that
the one he was
rat.
assigned to?
No, he
I
was
think
assigned to
it's
this one here.
It's a woodworking or wood crafting, whatever it's called.
Yeah, carpenter.
Carpenter.
All right.
Is it a carpentry shop?
Were we gonna make and move it somewhere? Can't recall at this point. Ah, spring is in the air. There's that one raspy, cackly laugh whenever you're over the tavern, and I always hear it. Like, it always stands out for me.
I have to pay attention.
Saving. We might also want to consider, I didn't realize that the saving is longer, not just for your fort, but if your world is larger, because there's more like world stuff happening. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Pocket-sized world.
Yeah, something. All right. That is the airlock. There we go. Like we were doing something with the wood. That's still up here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the
Just
quantum
getting
stockpile.
quantumed. Okay. Well, it does look like somebody smashed it at some point. Oh, you know what? Didn't it say somebody had toppled a workshop, but we didn't know where? Sounds like we found out where.
Vaguely recall that.
Well, it did happen. We need to make more totems.
It's Barbara. See her all over the place.
Oh, she stands out. It's great. Little celebrity. We don't have totems in here, do we?
That was on repeat forever.
Let's see. Should help with some of the bones.
You could quantum stockpile the bones too.
It's true. Might be time. Yeah,
Or add more cross-store shops.
aha, more friends.
Goblins.
Okay, well, we can try this again. Sorry, you're going to guard Terrible Be Hell. And you guys, who's in the Feral Standards? Oh, this is our actual squad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is this a full-on wrestler squad? Did we not?
We just don't have the weapons for them, I guess. Or they haven't been assigned weapons, maybe?
No, they're assigned metal armor.
But they're probably not training at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're off duty.
No special orders. Ready. Ready. Okay, so we're going to... Let's do ready. And we are going to assign the uniform metal armor for everyone. And then we'll let you guys hang out for a bit while you figure out your lives. Maybe we can get you guys to station here.
Activate civilian alert.
Yep. And yep, looks like
Snatcher.
Snatchers showed up. Oh, good. As long as you're not a kid.
Well, it seems that the goblins are always coming from that part of the map.
Yeah, that's why we put the
We should
socks
probably
there.
put traps there.
Yeah.
Like right around the edge of it. Maybe 3 deep.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea. I think everyone who's coming from this side comes in that area for whatever reason. So yeah, we should
You're right.
definitely...
I believe the humans came that way too.
Yep. Okay. Get in the fort. Get in the fort.
Too late. Guy's going so slow.
He's probably shot to hell.
Got
Oh, he's
two of these.
hauling a cage.
Oh no. Find him in the units list and tell him to stop that.
Yeah. Rag Hollandkinds.
You find it under creatures, right? Yeah, then it's the dotted person symbol to the left, I think.
From here?
Yeah. No job, so they stopped doing it.
Yeah, they're not doing a job, but they are still holding the cage. Well, it was nice knowing you, Rag. Because unless you drop that cage, which I know you won't, I think you're a goner.
Maybe they can use it to deflect some shots.
Oh no, the human bowman. Well, it was nice knowing you. Okay. Gloved Realms. You are still figuring your lives out. There'll be second wave. Let's see. I think that's all of them.
$16 targets.
This Monster Slayer is so cocky. Human bowman. I don't think we've had arrows in God knows how long. Okay, seeing a lot of horizontal goblins. That's a good sign.
The bones rattling twice. From the human, the cage carrier.
Snatchers. Okay. Siege is still lit. Let's see who's left. Couple caged, and then 2 crossbow and a thief.
Outside of a cage.
Okay, already marked. And a naked bard.
Naked Good lady bard, eh?
And a thief.
And Oopa. Oopa. Oopa.
You're gonna die. Okay.
Classic female armor.
Whoop. Yeah. Yeah. Stop pulling the arrows out. Oh, they were just coming. They haven't even checked in at the front desk yet.
Well, they're not a citizen?
No.
Good.
Go after the other goblin. Oh, did they run out? They probably chickened out. Yep. Okay. Siege over.
Quite a few Terranauts.
Yeah, I wonder how much combat these guys saw. Let's see if we can take a look. Oh, yeah, look, they're getting stung by bees up there. Who would have known? That guy ever finished? We'll have to see. Gorilla. Human Bard. Hammer's Lord. One Mark's Dwarf. Nope.
He's probably a different one.
Punching. Okay. Yes, the human bowman was found dead. Well, he's still not here. Guess let's find out where he is. Iteb Giktivitz.
To go far for something.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he's
Jewels.
hauling a piece of tetrahedrite, which is not light.
It's the aspect of one Fae.
Let's follow him until he gets to the workshop and see if he starts.
He values self-control, but he's in a strange mood.
So he's probably going to feel bad about it. I mean, really excited if they complete their noble project, but upset that they were temporarily brainwashed. Off again. Okay. Well, we'll just check on that in a bit. Okay, totems are getting queued up. Yeah, let's shrink this stockpile a little bit. Oh, more combat, huh? Right in front of me. There it is. Oh, good. Looks like more giant boars. Great.
But yeah,
Could be a very combat-heavy episode, I think. Let's see. Now, did you equip things? At least you have weapons. That's a good start. Oh, weapons and water skins. Great. Good
there
priorities.
should be plenty of spears and shields laying about.
Yeah, right? Ooh, couple boars.
Check the units list. There's another one there.
Thank you.
So you have 4 targeted.
And an
Quite a
agitated
bit more.
giant snail. Okay. This giant snail was in combat. Sure. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit. Here they are. 4, 5, 6.
You gotta restart the list, unfortunately.
Yep.
Too bad you can't add to a current one.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen at some point. Like it has to. But in the meantime, it is a very annoying oversight. A lot of older systems to overhaul. So
There was one up there.
thank you. That anaconda woman rotting on the side of a mountain. All right, well, we got 5. And I'm sure once they get out there, the rest of them will show themselves pretty regularly or quickly. Oh, now you go back inside.
Saved that kid's life.
Maybe.
The other person died.
Oh, there we go. A bunch of boar teeth. Yeah. Sorry, Thresher. Oh, good. You started that construction. That's happening.
There's a tooth embedded in that tree trunk. One in the middle there.
Some wild boar teeth. They really went flying. See, they're so bossy. And then all of a sudden, a couple dwarves show up and they start running and hiding behind trees.
They know the numbers game.
Okay. And it's all of them except for the agitated snails. So, I mean, I guess we have them attack them too.
Is that the same one?
No, there's 2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that might be the... nope, here's the other one. I mean, it feels terrible that
we're...
we're...
speedy snail.
Yeah. I don't know why we have to take out this violence against a snail, but the snail went evil, so... it's just all we can do.
I wouldn't want to be attacked by a giant snail. It's gross.
Apparently not very efficient. Oh, good. An elven caravan. Don't mind all of the dead.
All the dead animals.
All the dead everything.
Well, they don't care about dead people, just the animals.
Yeah. Do you think now is appropriate to put out a couple extra butcher's workshops just so we can process some of these other animals?
Sure.
Sorry, guys, you don't mind, right? All right. I wonder if she can't eat or something.
Maybe she's been doing a performance.
Yeah. Or maybe she's a vegetarian. I don't know how that works.
Have veggies for her.
Should.
Got,
yes.
the garden going.
Probably not
Oh,
this.
you mean like grazing?
Grazing, or maybe they're just herbivores, which I do think that we should have stuff, but you know, you never know. Yep, goblin nails. So that's a no. I don't know that we have anything for these dummies.
Risky. We've been decorating with bones and teeth.
Yeah. I don't think these ones are decorated though. But I mean, it's only 35, so it's almost like don't even take it.
It's tough to.
Yeah. I don't know that we have anything for you, dudes. Plant barrel. It's not worth anything.
Barrels made of wood.
Yeah, you can trade the contents though.
Is that a DF hack thing?
Mm-mm. As long as it's like food items or something. You can sell the food items
Okay.
without selling the barrel. You
But
can't
not
like
the liquids.
no. That'd be a good trick.
Brought their own keg.
Meat, 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 meat. Rendered fat. Do have an awful lot of meat.
Gems.
I
Need
guess
2,000 of that one.
we take that and see. I don't want to sell any ammo. Finished goods is kind of a crapshoot. We'll see. Another gem bin. Cloth we're keeping.
I doubt they have anything worth more than what you've got already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it there.
It is self-sufficient at this point.
I don't know. What if they show up with an agitated pair of gorillas?
That'd be nice. It's just the animals that they bring. It's what we'd be interested in.
Right.
All that living wood armor.
Yep. I'm sorry. Is this a live hamster sitting on the pedestal?
It's inside the sock.
Nope, it was. That was just a hamster standing on top of a pedestal. Okay.
Felt special for a minute.
Ooh. A tetrahedrite mug. Shame it's from a crafts dwarf. They must have arrived right after. Oh, they didn't bring hardly anything. Although we're not a mountain home yet, so I guess we don't get a bunch of the really large carts yet. Or whatever's just before mountain home. Okay, well, these slowpokes are going to continue doing their thing. I think it's time we get this moving.
Is there an unforbid everything option in DFX?
There is, but well, it's actually in default, sort of. You can go to the stocks thing and you can do whole columns.
It's just categories at a time.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing a lot of stuff forbidden around the map.
Ooh, all right. Well, let's see what this does. Hey, there you go. Unforbid all items. Okay. I mean, now we're overburdened with a gazillion hauling jobs, but no, whatever. Okay. Come on, broker. Is there anything good? Bunch of plants. Pretty much just plants. Might be worth it, though, just to boost relations.
I'm just going to be mad about the trees anyway.
Didn't we tell them to, like, get lost? I think they were like, you can cut down, like, 2 trees. And we were like, go hump a tree. On the way? No, he's still giving water. Oof, that input lag. Now that we're at this lower frame rate. That's definitely one thing. I've been playing around with the new beta. That is the upgrade to the new graphics library. Even at low frame rates, which it does do a good job of boosting. Even at low frame rates, it still does a better job of handling keyboard input. So, yeah. So the missed keys and all that stuff is pretty much gone. Maybe it comes back after a certain mischievous arrows. So that's a pretty good name. Let's Mr. Arrows or Mrs. Weird names like that are usually a pretty good indicator that somebody's maybe lying about who they are. Can't wait for some searching. I don't know where to find them. I don't know if mischievous arrows is like actually their name. It feels like that's already the translated name. Olan Magnet. Prophet.
Bowman.
Seem too immediately suspicious. Anyone else? Burrow. Baron. Astronomer, huh? Oh, I hit zoom. Hate it when that happens. Link out. Link Nilvacar. I think we do have some schemes afoot. We'll have to be careful. Fairness, you don't have time to give water. Ah, of course, this isn't a task you can cancel.
They're legendary at a planter.
Well, at least she made it to the well. And then, pretty please, will you go make us some money?
Might be about time to do a specialized trader, though.
Yeah.
Since this one's doing everything.
Yeah, I think we need to start breaking those up, even though it is going to result in more nobles.
The broker doesn't need an office or anything, luckily.
Okay. That's a lot of leaves.
That's it.
Okay. So we buy it out at 3,000.
Forget, do they hate wool?
Do they hate what?
Wool?
I think they're
Farmed
not
animal.
supposed to, but I believe they kind of do right now. I think it's like a bug where something bad happens. They like treat it like skin or proof of death. So let's collapse that bin. This first one is good. And bin.
Which one was all rough gems? To those.
Oh, these are all cut, and they all look to be safe.
These are all rough.
Oh, these are the rough ones. Sorry. There we go. What I wanted. Let's just go for the high values. Give them a little more.
Generous. To elves.
Why must there always be war? Cool. We need somebody to start manning the hauling cart. It looks like they are. Good. Load them up.
See a giant stork coming in.
Ah. But is he agitated?
But he's
That is the
agitated.
question. Where'd he go? He's fast. Okay, how many this time? A lot.
Is it 8? Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to kill them while the elves are around, eh? Not just hide inside and let the elves have to kill them.
Listen, they can be against death all they want, but if they're going to show up here, I'm not just going to let these things attack me. Also, I don't think they get mad about that, so I'm fine with it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's do wall. This giant stork coming down to attack a dog is pretty bananas. All right, get him, Mark's Dwarves. How much do you want to bet they're not carrying any ammo? Nope. Nope. Not even a weapon. Doing great. How about you? That's a nope. That's a nope. All right. A lot of wise choices all around, guys.
Got a lot of copper bars. Should probably make some more arrows. Bolts, rather.
Yeah. Where are the rest of them, you think? Around. Yeah, they're just around. So we'll leave everyone stationed because they're going to show up sooner or later. See, the automation loving side of me is just, I find this so interesting. They're like, whoop, stockpile's full, and they all just like clamor around to shove a whole bunch of body parts into a little wooden cart. It's it feels both like really fun and interesting and also like morbid and terrible. Also, apparently body parts are very small. Because all of this is currently jammed into that minecart. So that's fun.
It's even got the giant boars in there.
And it's only 55, now 63% full. The giant boars are probably the most costly part of it. Most weighty part of it. Give them a patrol. If they're going to run into anything, they'll find it that way.
Rest with patrols before.
They're nice. You put a bunch of points around and then it'll save it for later. So you give it a good name and then you can just have them patrol it and they'll go point to point.
It's if you find someone.
Yeah. Yep, more of the white storks. Oh, in that case, a snail. Is there another agitated snail? This is the weirdest area. There was another giant snail. Okay, well, it's gone now, however fast snails can run. Alright, remind me not to let these guys patrol the whole time, because they'll just do it until they get V upset. Alright, so let's... So what kind of corralling method for these goblins were you thinking?
Well, typically I just put perimeter of traps around the whole map.
Okay.
think you said you were going to do an X trap or something.
Yeah. We can level this out too. Get some more flat ground over here. Just to make it easier to navigate into view. Interesting that you can build floors, but you can't build walls. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just interesting. And how many cages do we have? Not as many as I thought. So let's see. Bars. A lot of copper. You were not kidding. We're going to go big.
Okay. There's some bolts in there too.
It's probably a good idea.
Check the armors too, see if they are missing any important parts.
Hey, Storks.
There's civilians that fight them.
Yeah. Oh, and a war dog, so they'll be fine. Heard a bunch of fighting, so I wonder how many of these are left. Enough. One, two, three, four. I mean, don't we have enough bards?
Well, they fill the empty holes in our army.
Yeah, but then we fill them with empty holes. Is it just a pick?
Underestimate the power of the pick in combat.
Don't. Yep, copper pick. I guess war pick at this point. Finally. Storks, you're messing up my game. Bunch of weirdos. Okay. Do you think we need to scale a bunch of things up? I think we're probably good on the leather works and the tanners.
Good on food and drink too.
Yeah. We just added the other crafts dwarfs, so those jobs, once they're automated, should start to scale up a little bit. But I could add some bone bolts. I don't know if we have that.
Yeah. It's the top yellow one on that screen.
Unread. Yeah. More than 10, make 10. We'll just remove the limit. Okay. And then I think we were expanding. Anvil. So we need to make an anvil.
That. Just think we were smelting hematite. It's glass.
Okay. Greetings from the woodlands. Okay. But know this land is sacred to us, of course. I'll try to return at 5. What do you think?
We've got a huge stockpile of trees anyway. Anything we cut down is just going to be because it's in the way.
Okay.
If we go over, we go over.
Let's see. What else can we start smelting? What's that?
Bring our fortress wealth up.
Yep. Gotta try and make things awkward for you. Other iron. Let's see. Don't get canceled. Don't get canceled. I think we should be good. Yeah, 26. We should be fine. Okay, so metalworking is happening. Got a hop in library. I think we need more stone workers, which I think we just added. Yeah, it looks like those are picking up.
Stone workers up there. 7 of them.
I wonder if we need to start designating even more of them. like the dwarves, to be dedicated to the tasks. I do see a fair bit of meandering for dwarves who probably should be pretty readily available to start smashing all this stone. All right, how are we dealing with these storks? All right, that one way up there. Cool, you guys are making this super easy. All right, so I think we, like you were saying, I think we make some stoneworkers dedicated. I think it's time. Legendary engravers. We have engraved a lot of things. These stone cutters do... Yeah, I think it's stone working, even though it says stone cutter. I don't know if it's engraving. Some of this is so frustrating.
Yeah.
I think stone cutters... hit up Google, see if that... for the wiki. See if it better clarifies what jobs are covered with that.
Smoothing walls, carving walls into fortifications, carving minecart tracks into floor ramps, and making rock blocks.
Okay. And engravers are...
Probably engraving.
Then who makes things, like who does masonry? Stone cutters
Masons.
as well? Well, by default, then those wouldn't be covered by these.
Yep. Masonry is not under the description for stonecutter.
Okay, well, then we go with constructions. We start making our own. Let's take off engraving. Let's take off smoothing somewhere else. Stone crafting.
Previous versions, the mason is what is now a stone carver.
Okay. So we want
So
stone carver, stone cutting, and masonry.
So what's the difference between masonry and stone carving then?
It's a good question. I think it's definitely not as clear as it used to be.
Yeah. They made the change to make it clear, didn't they?
Eh.
Thought I saw that in an interview.
Yeah. How did that work out? Okay. Fairness. Get out of here. Militia captain. Poet, you definitely can. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's pick one more. Other worker, but he's only... No, he's legendary. It's planter. Alright, you dwarves, get to work. Human Bard. Rurdist Adokafek. Yikes. Let's interview Reardist. Too high. Yep, here we go. Man, every time I see this menu. And I believe every time that one of us has pulled it up, I've said the same thing, but I really can't get over how it just doesn't have a search bar.
Medical.
Oh, it's not. It's by order of arrival. And then there's some other sorting as well, because you can see all the dead creatures are gathered, but not always. Hmm. Oh, man. Finally. I guess these other guild halls. Now we can get these smoothed. I don't know if we were holding on to that for any reason.
Nope. We just had so many other projects that they were working on. I didn't bother doing it.
It's fair. It's a good way to get the whole gang together. They really hop to it when there's some smoothing to be done. Ooh, is that the last of the storks? Sounds like no. One left.
Be up there.
Way up here.
75. Going down. Slowly. Back up.
A chicken. Overcome by terror,
Just
indeed. Then leave. Sorry, back to the surface. Okay, well, the cleanup remains. The elves are leaving. Here we go. Shoot, that's going to get blocked by the socks. We can't block the socks. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Be a wall here. Let's see. So they're going to want to get here and then stop. So we'll cut this floor out so they can't climb down. And then that'll force them to have to move over this way. So we'll have a wall and then a channel to force them to walk through a whole bunch of traps. And that should do it.
Tons of obsidian blocks.
Yeah, that feels like a waste of obsidian, though, you know? We'll need 10. We can use the orthoclase. Surprised we don't have more. Well, let's clean up the constructions really quick and then take a look at our blocks. Diorite, some andesite.
I'm doing for something.
Which one's the orthoclase?
Yeah,
I think magma safe.
right.
Well, speaking of, we should probably check out the swamp here. Okay. So, I think there is a... Yeah, there's an order of operations bug that's happening here. So all these that are planned are down below, whereas all of these other ones that are not planned, like these walls here, these walls here have blocks reserved, but they're out of reach. So I think it is holding off on using them. So we're going to make some quick revisions here. Let's see. Want buildings to leave alone. We want constructions to leave alone. We want suspended. Sorry. What is this? We want constructions to be gone. Yeah. Maybe that's not working the way I want it to. Just have to add buildings to it. Okay. Okay, so that covers that. That covers that. I think that starts to cover those. I think we need to fix these stairs. And do some floors. Let's do the floors real quick. Okay, last but not least, let's fix these stairs. Autos. The bottom stairs, we're definitely going to want to be upstairs. And the top stairs, we're going to leave it to be flexible and do up-down stairs. Okay, so now this should all be buildable. As they figure their lives out. How are they getting here anyway? Oh, good. The cavern dwellers are here.
He's up on the surface with the storks.
Yep.
We got some monster slayers down there.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a cavern patrol. Jeez, is that how they're getting here? Up and around through here. Okay. Let's see, where were those dummies coming from? I think up here, right? Yeah, here. That might help explain why our frame rate's been so bad lately.
Is that a third group of them?
Yeah, they kind of get, oh good, some thrips. We're getting real combat heavy lately. We're going to have to, I mean, there's a lot of things that we got to do, but, you know, I might change some of the precedent of other tasks. Oh no, boar biter! Run! Play. You maniac.
Conscious.
Oh. This might be the end of boar biter here. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, pale. Yeah.
Board button.
What a shame. Well, yeah, there goes that monster lair. Bunch of you are still unarmed, huh?
Is that Mad Dog?
Mad Dog Tannen? Let's see him. A bunch of them down. $29. We now have a lot of very angry dwarves.
It's the turnaround for all the dead people.
Yeah, not helping for sure.
Too much time getting to know each other just for them to die.
Yeah, they're finding a lot of combat to get into. Oh, man. I saw the edge of these plump helmets sticking up, and it looked just like magma crab claws. I was like, oh, here we go. Now we're just going to burn everything down. Oh, yeah. Dirk would love it if Eden moved in. Yeah. Farming's a hard job. Yeah, I do think that is all of the... Yeah. That is all of the Aquaman. Amphibian men. That's what it was. Now, you guys have earned some food. Go eat.
I have to take care of some thrips women.
No, you have to take care of some thrips women.
Is it that time again?
Almost. 2 of them got caged. The other ones are flying. Ooh.
They're
Yeah.
fighting the stork.
Get rid of that stork.
That's cool. It's a dogfight.
Da, 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 da. Overexerted, nauseous, pain, bleeding. 2 kinds of pain. Ooh, did it plummet? It did. Knocked it right out of the sky. While they're feeding. That's pretty cool / gruesome. But now we know those thrips definitely fly, so we're going to want to make sure that we don't just dump them in the magma unless they're in a cage. We're really giving our military the workout. Down to the caverns, up to the surface, down to the caverns. I'm sorry, are they unable to pierce the mighty feathered hide of the agitated giant white stork?
I'm tired. Deserted.
Let's see. Agitated thrips passes out, so it looks like they probably just woke up. And they're just punching it. Yeah, it looks like they're maybe just punching it, and being overexerted is just really doing a number on them.
Oh, they're just having a chat. Sorry about beating each other up.
I thought you were someone else. So sorry.
Best friends in the mosh pit. The dwarf comes over and just takes him out. Barehanded.
Yeah.
That must have been Mad Dog. No.
No, one of the militia commander. Okay. Okay, it looks like this is actually being built now. Floor, this is open space. Oh, that is not connected either. Thought I was missing a floor somewhere. Those should be walls. Okay, now it's all reserved with actual blocks. Okay, well, a lot of heavy combat focus.
Probably have a new agitated animal on the map.
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. The Moldath Timurintan, a league of evil poets.
This is friendly, though.
Yeah, you can't trust those.
It's all the
Oh, a
more
whole
storks.
new batch of storks.
Cool.
We're just gonna have to set up a line of anti-aircraft guns or something.
Luck
Okay.
with that.
You're gonna have some luck with it.
I'm just gonna let them do their thing.
We'll see. We're gonna have to finish our little goblin welcoming lobby here. And finish the little trap alleyway. Maybe we should put a hood over the top of this rail cart so we can actually dispose of corpses.
Without getting scared by the animals.
Yeah, the apparently very frequent flying animals.
Do you have the lava pit by the blacksmiths? Could open that up and dump stuff down that instead.
It's true. The only problem is the splashing. So we'd have to give them some room to toss something in. But totally a very fixable problem. Okay. Well, I feel good about where we're leaving it. We got some of the things speeding up a little bit. Oh, and let me show you. I started setting this up at the beginning and then, of course, immediately forgot. I want to show off some really handy tools. So by default, Control-Shift-A brings up the hotkey commands menu. And you can populate this with whatever you want. So a capital A here will let you just type in whatever command you want it to run. When you do that, it adds it to one of the letters here. This will just keep expanding out, but it'll choose letters that are handy. So it starts off ASDF, and then it kind of just goes with other nearby letters from there. So I chose these two, GUI Blueprint and GUI Quick Fort, because these are some of the fort building things you were talking about last time. So Blueprint, I can, gives me a menu here where I can name what I want the blueprint to be. So I'm going to say basic bedroom. And then I can have it choose what phases it's going to be. This is where you have like, so like right here, one of these bedrooms, there's kind of two phases here. There is the dig out, actually three, the dig out, the smoothing, and then the placing of all of this furniture. So this can capture all of those and then let you play back the individual portions of it later. So I'm just going to leave phases at auto detect. And then whether or not you want to capture engraving, smoothing, or any of that other stuff, I'm just going to leave everything else at default. So I can grab like this block of rooms here. And cool, it's generated the name of the file. So now if I go into Quick Fort, I can see basic bedroom, the digging portion. And now I can just click and place this multiple times to have them dig the same format. And then I could also do the same to say, hey, smooth all this or place all this furniture. So
we'll have to expand the bedrooms next time then.
Yep. 276, that's wild.
Down 7, I think.
Down 7. I think we're down
280 something.
Feels like more than that. I think we have a lot of visitors right now.
Yeah, more died, but we did bring some into the fort.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next time on Pepperroot Gaming Dwarf Fortress.
Need 2 weeks.
Yeah. It'll be 2 weeks because we have an event that we're going to that is super important.
Oh, best men.
The best men, some say. I don't know that they're always accurate, but that's definitely what our moms say, and that's all that's important to us.
Your mom's never told me that.
Oh no, she thinks very highly of you. She's like, Dragoon,
Right.
why aren't you trying to be more like Dirg? And I'm like, Mom, don't use our screen names. It's weird.
We would.
I can hear the slow, disapproving shake of your head from here. All right, guys. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night. Have a good one.